Teacher, who is the goddess Venus?
Today, I will be telling the story of the goddess Venus/Aphrodite, a goddess whose tales are fascinating and full of charm.
Many thousands of years ago, in the dawn of mythology, there was Uranus, the great god of the sky and the universe, whose body was made of starlight and nebula, holding supreme power. However, his greatness was paired with suspicion. When he fathered the powerful Cyclopes and the Hecatoncheires, he feared they would seize his throne and cruelly imprison them in Tartarus, the deepest part of the underworld. This deeply angered Mother Earth Gaia, who felt pain and intense hatred, causing her resentment for Uranus to grow greatly. She decided to encourage her other children, the Titans, to rebel against their father. Gaia begged the Titans to help, and Cronus, the youngest and most cunning Titan, was the only one who agreed. Gaia gave Cronus a sickle made of sharpened flint to overthrow Uranus. Cronus then threw Uranus's severed organ into the sea, where a massive amount of white foam appeared. From that foam, Aphrodite, the goddess of love, beauty, and desire, was born and floated to the shores of the island of Cyprus. When the goddess Venus was gone from the sea foam, the waves carried her past two important islands in the Mediterranean Sea. These islands later became major centers for her worship: Cythera Island, Epithet, Cytherea. This was the first island the waves brought her close to. The name Cytherea is used to honor Venus as the goddess of beauty who first appeared here. Cyprus Island, Epithet, Cyprian or Cyprus. This is the island where she fully arrived on the shore and was welcomed. The name Cyprian highlights Venus as the goddess of Cyprus, which is seen as her spiritual home. The fact that the same goddess has two epithets based on these islands shows that ancient people respected Venus as the goddess of love and beauty, who was not limited to just one place. Instead, she was viewed as a natural power connected to the sea and the land, which could spread love and desire everywhere. The goddess Venus, Aphrodite, is one of the most influential Olympian goddesses. Her key roles are essential and connected to the driving force of life and the universe. Goddess of supreme beauty and irresistible charm. Venus is the ultimate symbol of perfect beauty. She is not only more beautiful than all other gods and humans, but she also has the power of captivation, which makes all living things fall under her charm. This ability gives her great influence over both heaven and earth, and no one can resist or escape the power of her beauty. Goddess Venus, goddess of love and desire. Goddess Venus, or Aphrodite, controls love in all its forms: romantic love, friendship, and attachment. She is the goddess of intense desire and sexuality. She has the power to awaken lust and passion in all living things, leading to relationships, marriage, and the pursuit of physical pleasure. She is considered the driving force behind the world's existence and procreation. Love life. Even though she was forced to marry her legal husband, Vulcan, Hephaestus, the god of fire, who was not graceful in appearance, Venus had many love affairs and secret lovers. Her most important partner was Mars, Ares, the god of war. They famously had a son together, Cupid, Eros, the god of love. Goddess of fertility and abundance. Another important role for Venus is being the goddess connected to creating new life and fertility. She rules over the life cycle, rebirth, and how nature grows. The Greeks and Romans worshipped her to ask for good things like abundant crops, farm animals having babies, and for pregnancies and births to go well. So she is the one who brings life and energy to the world. Cultural and artistic legacy. Past influence. The story of Venus has had a huge impact on Western culture for centuries. Art and literature, a symbol of beauty and desire. Inspiration for beauty. Venus is an ideal of beauty that has been presented repeatedly in classical and Renaissance art. Key works include the painting The Birth of Venus and the sculpture Venus de Milo. Symbol in literature. She is a powerful symbol of love and desire in many poems and stories. Roman glory and politics. Divine ancestry. The Romans saw Venus as a very important goddess. This was because they believed she was the ancestor of the Julius family, gens Julia. The link. This family line came from Aeneas, who was Venus's son. Aeneas was a hero from Troy who brought refugees to Italy. He had a son named Iulus, whose name is connected to the family name Julius. Empowerment, claiming authority. This claim was used by leaders such as Julius Caesar and Emperor Augustus to create religious and political legitimacy for their rule. They declared themselves to be chosen descendants of the gods to govern the Roman Empire. Even though thousands of years have passed, Venus is still a symbol that influences various aspects of the modern world. The name Venus has connections to many things. The first, the planet Venus. The planet named Venus remains important in astronomy. Secondly, medical tools and facial beauty. Her name is used for medical tools and in the context of facial beauty, for example, in cosmetic surgery. Thirdly, flour for bacon. The name relates to wheat flour used for baking, due to Venus's connection with fertility and harvests. Fourthly, razors and beauty products. The name Venus is used by modern companies, such as the razor brand Gillette Venus. Fourthly, thread. The name Venus is used for products like thread, due to her link to weaving and high-quality creation. Finally, the name is also linked to the bikini because Venus is a symbol of physical beauty and the body.
Oh, now I understand. That's right. So the next time we see a product with the name Venus or see a painting of Venus somewhere, we will know right away that it is a symbol of beauty, love, and power that has been passed down for thousands of years. What do you think?